Hey, Jarrett Lau here with the Landlord Tutor. So one of my favorite topics that I talk about is renewals. This is something that is done improperly by so many landlords and it gets them into a huge amount of trouble. The number one mistake that I see landlords make is that they actually don't even send out a lease renewal. That means it goes from expiring lease to what they call a tenant at will or a month to month. That means that the tenant or you can give 30 days notice and say, I'm out of here, I'm leaving the unit, right? There's no obligation to be able to keep them in. In addition, when that happens, many times that they're not pushing the rents up. If the residents have been good, I've heard it a million times, landlords say, well, they were such great residents, I just didn't increase their rent. Whereas their taxes, their water, all their expenses are going up, but they're not increasing it to be able to keep up with it. So inflation alone at 3 to 5% is gonna kill a landlord who doesn't increase it by that amount. They don't ever want to be the bad guy. They don't want to create these awkward situations. But that's why you hire a property manager to be able to actually help you out with it. Regardless, if you're going to do it yourself, at Landlord Tutor, we're going to give you scripts and to be able to help you guide you through the process of the renewal, what needs to be done, redoing the lease, the paperwork, how to do a CMA or comparative market analysis, determining how much rent you should get, as well as handling differences in last month's rents or securities when it comes to doing a renewal properly. Most importantly though is timing. We start 9 months in advance for many of our units, and that sounds kind of crazy when it's a 12-month lease. We're starting in January to do renewals for September. But the Boston market allows that, and we want to stay ahead of the curve. We want to be able to have as much time and opportunity for our landlords and never put them in a place of being able to actually go vacant. And I see way too many landlords ask them in July or August, hey, do you plan on staying or moving? Sometimes they stay, sometimes they move, and then they're stuck, right? Trying to market their property with very little time left. And you don't want to be one of those landlords. So if you or anyone else you know is going through the renewal process and needs some guidance, please think of the Landlord Tutor. You've reached the end of this video and you are now one step closer to becoming the landlord that you want to be. With easy to follow guides and self-paced exercises crafted from decades of experience, you're sure to learn everything you need to know and nothing that you don't. Check out the description for more details.